Hello and welcome to SAFC Fan TV with the match review of our 0-0 draw at Coventry yesterday. So yes, a very solid point on the road. Many of us predicted a defeat, but the lads put up a decent performance and we'd come away with a point. But to start off with, so team-wise, we knew Paddy Roberts was injured, so we discussed who would come in. We all thought maybe Pritchard would come in or Gooch would come in. It turns out that Gooch and Jewison Bennett actually picked up minor injuries, so they weren't in the squad. So it was probably between Barr or Pritchard, and actually Abdullah Barr gets the nod. So we started off with Patterson in goal, Trey Hume, Dan Ballard, Luke O'Neill, Dennis Serkin, Pierre Egwar, Dan Neil, Abdullah Barr, Jack Clark, Bradley Dack and Joby Bellingham. So was it looked at on paper, I think I would like to have seen Pritchard in there because of the way he's played in his performances, but it clearly looks like Tony Mowbray just doesn't want to play him, doesn't fancy him. So Abdullah Barr got the nod. And the game started off where I thought Coventry started the game very well. They were playing through our press. They were getting through us. Casey Palmer, especially in the first half, the first 20 minutes, was getting on the ball, along with Josh Eccles and I think Jada Silva on the left-hand side, was causing us no end of problems. Trey Hume wasn't getting tight to his man, and they kind of dominated the first half. I thought, especially the first 20 minutes. Back into the first half, I thought we got into it a little bit more. But in that first half, Ellis Sims had probably their best chance. Again, Casey Palms played the ball through. Ellis Sims ran through the left-hand side of the goal, took the shot, but it was a good save by Patterson. And from there, 0-0. They'll have probably been slightly disappointed at half time. They probably thought that the way they dominated the ball, we were a little bit slow. They probably felt they should have went in at half time at 1-0 or more, or maybe more. In that first half, Luke O'Neill got booked, and also Pierre Egwar got booked as well for silly tackles. But we go in at half time and it's 0-0. But second half we come out and I thought we were absolutely fantastic. Second half, I thought the first 15-20 minutes of the second half we dominated the ball, we battered them, we seemed to raise it up a little bit, and I thought we were unlucky not to go on and score really. Some lovely football up until the final third again. Got to the box and that final ball again just kind of let us down. There was one fantastic chance in the second half where Abdullah Barr's gone on the right hand side, and if he'd got his head up and looked across, he'd have seen Joby Bellingham in acres of space by himself, middle of the goal. But instead, he kind of like Duncan Watmore-esque put his head down, kept on running. The two defenders closed him down, and the chance was gone. All it would have took was him to actually, glance up and just whip the ball across, and Joby was through on goal. And that was probably the biggest chance that we had. We had a few little bits of chances after that, where Jack Clark had a shot deflected over the bar. Jack Clark again put a cross in, and it come off the bat of Kyle McFadden, and it just could have went anywhere, but went back to their goalkeeper. But I think on the whole, a point was probably a fair result. We were probably slightly disappointed we didn't actually pick up 3 based on our second half performance. I thought we did really well. But man of the match for me, I'd give it to Pierre Egwar. I think he had a fantastic game before he was took off. I know he was on a yellow card, but we took him off middle of the second half, and I thought that the substitutions kind of gave them impetus back to them a little bit. Once we took Egwar off and we took Dack off as well, it kind of let them back in the game, I thought. Even though Pritchard did well when he came in, but the formation kind of changed a bit, where Huggins came on as well. And Huggins kind of sat in front of the back four, which is a position that he probably never played in. I think the kind of shape of the team went a little bit. But match ratings, Patterson, I'm going to give him a 7 out of 10 because of the save that he made to keep us in the game. Trey Hume, I'm probably going to give him a 6 because he got caught out of position a little bit. Ballard and Luke O'Neill were both solid, stood up to Ellis Sims and then Haji Wright, who instantly had a great chance. Patterson again made a great save in the second half from Haji Wright. So both 7 out of 10. Dennis Serkin, probably give him a 6.5, 7 out of 10. Was pretty solid. In the middle, like I say, Dan Neil and Pierre Egwar, I thought were our 2 best players in there. Dan Neil especially seems to be getting better as the season goes on. Ekwa I thought was dominating like he does, gets on the ball, breaking things up. So I'm going to give Ekwa an 8.5 out of 10. Dan Neil a 7.5 out of 10. Jack Clark again was causing people trouble and problems down the left hand side, but again he got the final ball in a couple of times, but sometimes just a little bit frustrating, and we're lacking that killer pass. 6.5 out of 10 for Jack Clark. Abdullah Bar showed some nice touches in the first half, but didn't really get into the game as much as I would like. He had a couple of chances to put crosses in, and he either overhit them, or like the chance in the second half where he should have given it to Joby Bellingham, but didn't. So 6 out of 10 for Abdullah Bar. Dak struggled to get into the game, I thought, in the first half. Second half he was a little bit better. 6 out of 10 for Bradley Dak. And Joby didn't kind of have the same impact that he had against Rotherham. He was playing a little bit further forward, almost got onto the end of a couple of things, but just didn't happen. So 6 out of 10 for Joby. But overall, a great point in the road with all. I think we all would have took that before the game. Tough place to go. Two sides who probably not as good as they were last year, lacking some big players. But more than happy. It's a solid point. It's a clean sheet. It's definitely a step in the right direction. A decent performance, and we move on to Southampton next week. Watch out for the match. The fallout from this game, and also look ahead to Southampton on the show on Thursday night live, where we'll be back. Watch out for the notification for that. But until the next time, please like, share and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you later. Ta-ra.